our free app. Fresno County voters will soon decide on a new sales tax. Measure E would add a quarter-cent on some purchases made here in the county, with the revenue from that tax going to improvements at Fresno State. Action News reporter Gabe Ferris explains the projects the new tax would fund on campus and the pushback the ballot measure is facing from both sides of the political aisle.
In just 15 days, Fresno County voters will decide on Measure E, a proposed new sales tax.
It's intended for Fresno State in order to further the mission of Fresno State, which directly impacts the quality of the region.
The Measure E tax would add a penny on many $4 purchases, except for rent, groceries, gas, and utilities. The tax would last for 25 years. The pennies would quickly add up, totaling about $63 million a year, more than $1.5 billion altogether. Voters already rejected a similar Measure E in 2022. Now, just over a year later, it's back with a higher tax for a longer time. It comes as Fresno State President Saul Jimenez Sandoval says his aging campus needs help.
We fix the basics or what is most pressing, but pretty soon, the building has to be fixed. So deferred maintenance for Fresno State is $500 million.
That deferred maintenance, though, is only one part of where all the tax revenue would go. Supporters say nearly 36 other projects would further the school's educational mission. Opponents point out that millions in tax revenue would also go to the salaries of a 7-person committee who would spend and oversee the money.
We don't believe that $14 million needs to go to an oversight board.
The unique proposal is uniting opponents on both sides of the aisle.
When was the last time you truly saw Democrats, Republicans, Libertarians, and the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association stand alongside each other in principle and purpose?
The opponents don't all disagree with the need for some campus upgrades, but they say solutions should come from Sacramento or the CSU system, and that system appears to have plenty of resources available. When the labor union representing CSU faculty went on a statewide strike in January, they said the CSU had over $8 billion in total reserves in 2022. More than $6.5 billion of those assets unrestricted.
It isn't within the budget of the CSU to provide me with funds that allow me to plan ahead and to innovate.
Seemingly caught in the middle of this fight surrounding Measure E, the students, about 24,000 of them. Well over half are the first to attend college, and 86% of all students received a scholarship or grant this year. Student and veteran Frederick Lasitza says Fresno State has given him a chance, and he wants that for others.
I would be working right now, and I wouldn't be developing myself the way that I am without the school having the programs that it does.
Measure E failed by about 6,000 votes the last time it was on the ballot in 2022. Supporters need 50% plus 1 vote for it to pass in March. Gabe Ferris, ABC 30, Action News.